Hello my lovelies, welcome to my channel. Here we are doing another reading for you guys, as I promised that I would be uploading every Tuesday and every Friday. So anyways, I wanted to make something a little bit different, and these are, if you're interested in finding out how other people perceive you, how you come across to other people, then definitely this reading is going to be for you. For those of you single out there, it might assist you in putting your best foot forward. It's going to be a set of 3, and I'm going to allow you guys to choose the one cards that pull you or that pull towards you. And this is going to be how people perceive you, how you come across to other people. And with one of the decks that is only major arcanas, this is going to be your advice card. This is going to be the advice that is going to assist you in, again, like I said, putting your best foot forward. And this is going to be for each and every individual person that chooses, depending on the cards that are calling you. Okay, so again, let's get into it. Okay, my lovelies, here we are. We have 3 different sets, 3 cards of the regular Golden Tarot, and 1 card of the Major Arcana Tarot. And this is going to be how people perceive you, how you come across, with the Major Arcana being the advice card, assisting you in bringing out the best in you. Now, again, I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes so you guys can choose left, right, or center. Center being the shell, right being the amethyst pendulum, and left being the rose quartz. So you guys can take a couple of deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth and see which card is, or which set is actually calling to you. Okay, so we're going to start with the rose quartz set of cards, which is the left side. And I'm going to be pulling these back. Okay, for those of you guys in the group of the rose quartz, this is how people perceive you. Okay, you have the 2 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Star card. With the 2 of Cups, this is definitely talking about a person that is very compassionate. I feel that this is more to do with when people get to know you a little bit better. They find out that you are very compassionate, you're very communicative. You're a very good listener. With the 4 of Pentacles, there's a bit of reservedness connected to your personality. It could be that you're a little bit more on the serious side. Although with the Star card, it does signify a person that has their own style. You can have, extremely bright colors in your hair, the way you do your makeup, almost like an eccentric, something that has to do with eccentricity. But I feel that your personality, you're a little bit more reserved or a little bit more old school. Something that definitely throws people off because they don't assume that when they first see you. They do find you to be very, I wouldn't say mysterious, but they do find your energy. Something about your energy is very mysterious. And again, like I said, with the 4 of Pentacles, you are a bit reserved. It could be that you're not very quick to open up to people. It could be that you are shy. Nonetheless, you do definitely have your own personality, and not so much personality. I'm hearing style. So there's something about you that stands out that has to do with your style. Again, like I said, it could be the way you do your makeup. For you men out there, it could be that you're extremely very fashionable. You take pride in the way you look. And with the Two of Cups, it's a reciprocation. So you're a very good listener and you are very good to make communication. Now, again, for the advice card, the major arcana that you have here is the Magician. So for some of you guys, it could be that you have your moon or your sun sign in Aquarius. For others of you, you could have, you can be in Aries, as I do have the Magician here. But the Magician's type of energy is someone that definitely stands out, and it has a lot to do with the energy that you put out. If you are in fact an Aries, you're not as dominant in regards to, like, when you step in a room, you don't demand that attention. I love my Aries. I get along perfectly well with Aries, but they could be a little bit too much, and I feel that you balance that very well. So it could be that your sun sign is in Aries, but your moon is in Aquarius, or vice versa. So again, there's definitely, like, you don't overdo it. You do come off a little bit on the reserve side. With the Magician is asking you to understand and know whatever it is that you may be experiencing in regards to feeling or having any type of insecurities. The Magician is here to tell you that not to be so much in your head when you first come across people. Try the best you can to just, surrender to the energy that is in wherever you're at, whether it's a social outing, whether it's with friends, whatever it is. You have all the qualities. Basically, with the Magician, you have all the qualities that it takes to get the attention and the notoriety more than anything. And with the Star card, you are illuminated. So try the best you can to not be so reserved. Don't fear to speak up for yourself. And again, definitely, if you are the type, as an example, if you have Aquarius in your moon and you are in Aries or some type of water sign, because I do have the Two of Cups here, and there's an inner you that, like, when you look at someone else and they're stylish or there's something very distinctive about them, if that gets your attention, or if that's something you would want to do, but because you're a little bit more reserved, you feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't. The Magician is here to tell you, like, don't tame who you are. You have all the qualities to bring out the best in you. Have a little bit more confidence in yourself. And again, you will, dominate wherever it is that you are. It's almost, I'm feeling more like you can start a conversation, but for some of you guys, like, other people will speak over you and then they take the attention. So with the Magician card, the Magician is like, don't doubt yourself. Speak up and stand for yourself, because you have all the qualities that it takes to get, whether for those of you guys that are single, or whether it's in regards to, like, whatever it is, family, dealing with family, friends, etc. Be a little bit more like the Magician. And sometimes you don't have to speak over people to stand out. Sometimes the fact that you are a bit reserved is what gets people's attention. Nonetheless, the Magician is telling you to have more confidence in yourself and trust yourself. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And now let's go to the second set, which is the shell. Okay? For those of you guys that chose these cards, oh wow, we just had the Magician. Okay, so you guys have here the Two of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Magician card. So for some of you guys, you may be a bit on the shy side. You could be an introvert. With the Three of Cups, this is a social card, but I feel that there is, like, anxiety or a feeling of disconnect when you are out and about in a social scene. The Two of Swords could speak about, I do have fire, water, and air here. So for some of you guys, it could be that you're Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. For others, there may be some water in your moon, which would be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. And I do have the Magician card here. So for others, it could be an Aries. Now, again, like I said, I feel that there is like almost like an uncomfortable feeling when you are surrounded with other people. It could be that you're awkwardly weird, socially weird. Nonetheless, don't hide from that, and don't like cringe at the fact, like I feel almost like people put you in the spot and they're like, oh, this is the shy one when introducing you, or they constantly tell you like, don't be shy, and it just makes you more aware of the fact that you are shy, or you may come off as shy, and it just makes you more uncomfortable. With the Magician card here, the Magician has all the elements to create. So there is a need for some of you guys to recreate yourself. Sometimes, you know, we've been stuck with the style, with the way we do our hair, the way we do our makeup. For men, the way we dress, we get comfortable. And as time progresses, or as time passes by, we don't really like necessarily put so much energy towards that. But with these cards, the Magician card is definitely telling you to revamp yourself, revamp that energy within yourself, and don't be afraid to be a little bit more spontaneous. There's a necessity for you to be a little bit more spontaneous. Now, your advice card here is... Your advice card here is the Empress. So again, a lot of need for self-confidence. The Empress is definitely a card of beauty. So for a lot of you guys, it could be that there is a feature of yourself that definitely stands out. There is a beauty connected to one of your features. For some of you guys, it could be that you guys have a particular mole or a particular lunar that stands out. For others, it could be your hairstyle, your eyes. There's definitely something connected to beauty with the Empress. But again, there's lack of confidence there. So, you know, it's almost like, I guess I can connect this with someone that I know. She has really big eyes, and everyone's always telling her that, and she just feels uncomfortable about it. But that's what makes her so beautiful. That's what makes her stand out so much. And you know, I'm always telling her, like, don't, what's the word? Like, people make you so self-conscious about it that, like, instead of, like, really tapping into, oh, you know, this is who I am, and it definitely makes me stand out more, it makes you uncomfortable. So with the Empress, there's a need of having confidence in yourself, but not just that. Be thankful for whatever it is, you know, that for who you are more than anything, and know and understand that there is beauty in each and every single one of us, and we're not perfect, and everyone has imperfections. The moment you start to validate our flaws and our imperfections, that's when we become whole, because we learn to love ourselves. Okay, so I hope this helped you guys. Now let's go to the third set. The third set here, which was with the pendulum. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So we have the 10 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. How people perceive you and how you come off the first time they meet you. With the 10 of Wands, it could be that you may feel like you are burdened. You may come off as a person that is extremely, not burdened, sorry, that you overwork. Like, you have this work ethic that goes like above and beyond, and everyone knows that you are an extremely hard worker. Whether it's with material things that you possess, your home, your house. Like, when people first meet you, it could even be the way you dress. When people first meet you, they're like, yes, this is a person that definitely is on the go, is always doing something. And this is definitely a person that is very hardworking. You do have the Two of Pentacles here, and the Two of Pentacles definitely talks about a balanced person, a person that is very mature, usually beyond their years. And this could be that you come off as, you know, an old soul, or that a lot of people are telling you or constantly tell you that you come off as a very old soul, because you are extremely mature for your age. With the Four of Wands, there's almost a feeling like a vibe of Cancer, because Cancer does rule the home. So for some of you guys, it could be that you have your moon or sun in Cancer, with the Four of Wands, and definitely a very stable person, a person that, again, is mature beyond their years. For those of you guys that are single, if you're a woman, you could come off as a very loving, compassionate, nurturing type of person. If you do have children all around you, or constantly have children around you, you don't necessarily have to have children yourself, but it could be that, you know, nieces, nephews, that type of scenario, or that you're very compassionate towards children. So you definitely do come off as, you know, the wife material for you men out there. You definitely come off as the husband material for sure. Now you do have here the Emperor card, and this is your advice card. So the advice card here is be more intense, be more passionate about what you're doing. The Emperor is all about structure. It's all about, so I feel that for some of you guys, you are beyond compassionate, and sometimes you could come off as, you know, very sensitive, or that you don't have like a strong personality. And with the Emperor is here to tell you, believe in yourself, have faith in yourself, but also demand respect when it's necessary. Speak your truth, and as well as, you know, you may be suppressing who you truly are, and perhaps you are of a more stronger temperament, but because you're so loving and caring, people tend to take you for granted, or take advantage of that, because they feel that you're so caring and compassionate, without realizing that, you know, yes, you're loving and compassionate, but you're also structured and a very balanced person. As an example, you know, like how some women would speak about not really being attracted to men that are overly sensitive, only because, you know, the alpha, women tend to go more for the alpha male, etc. But I feel that you definitely, like, in any type of dangerous situation, you definitely will not take any bullshit, and you will definitely step up to the plate and protect those you love, because the Emperor is here, and the Emperor is all about that. It's all about protection. Nonetheless, for some of you guys, it could be that you are extremely connected with the father figure, and you definitely take on qualities of the father figure as well. So you definitely, again, this is a general reading, so I'm reading for thousands out there. But for some of you guys, it could be that you are compassionate and loving, but you don't come across as that. You come across more as the father figure, even if you're a female, the protector. And with the Emperor, it's basically learning to balance both. So what I'm saying is, if you're loving and caring and you do it too much, then try the best you can to balance that with being a little bit standoffish, only so people are not quick to assume that you're overly sensitive, because there is, you know, this male type of energy surrounding you that perhaps you haven't tapped into, or that perhaps you tend to shy away from. Or it could be the vice versa, a scenario that you are overly protected and very workaholic and always trying to build and do and, you know, just have. And if you are a female, you can be intimidating to men because you come off as the father figure, as like being too protective, being too much of this, too much of that. So with the Emperor is balance and structure. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed these readings. Comment, like, and share. Definitely comment below and let me know if you guys like these type of readings, so I will continuously keep working on these. And also, if you didn't enjoy it or it didn't resonate, definitely let me know in the comments below. Okay, I see you guys soon. Bye.